Mm. Oh, hey, I'm live. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Coffee and Cards. I am your favorite. There you go. Okay, so I think I know what I'm doing, but I'm not really sure. This is going to be weird. Okay, so I'm trying something new and different, so that's the reason why that I'm kind of confusing. But hello, I am Heather Danielle. I'm a certified psychic medium. I'm a Reiki healer, a pranic healer. I'm the host of the Spiritual AF Life podcast. I do healings, well, not really my readings for people all over the world. And every Sunday, I come on here and do readings, trying to put a lot of my card decks to use. And today, I don't know, definitely interested in Archangel Metatron cards and also to the magical dimension. So I think that we're going to start off with this one. Let me know too if you can hear me okay. Can you hear me okay? Because I'm doing something different, so I don't know if you can or not. Okay. I think that we are good. I think that we are good. I'm going to start this. Okay. Hey, Anna. Hey, Anna. How are you? I'm so glad that you can make it. I'm going to do like I'm going to do a card for all of us to get in a little bit of the mojo, and then I'll start doing the individual readings. Okay. So it's going to be a heavy hit today. Oh my gosh. Okay. So first off, I remember the time actually. Oh my gosh, Tamara, I'm so happy. Okay, just so you guys know, I am streaming from I'm streaming to many different platforms, and when that happens, you might see a lot of conversation in the comments. If you don't, then a lot of the people go ahead and they watch from my Facebook, How to Danielle Psychic Medium. But if you're one that wants more privacy and doesn't want like people knowing that you're into this kind of stuff, then go into the Rise into Your Power group on Facebook, and that's private, so they can't see your comments or anything like that. Okay. So I also want to do my quick little prayer that I always do before my readings. I didn't do it beforehand today. So first I'm just going to ask for only 100% love and light to come into my space. And I only want the past loved ones of the people that are here to come to my space today. And maybe like one or two at a time. I don't need everybody up in my grill today. And if you could just please raise my vibration up so I can better see, hear, feel, and understand you. And if you could please have information clearly and concisely in the way the person who needs to hear the messages today. And may the messages go to those who need the messages the most today. Okay. Okay, awesome. Audio is clear for me. Maybe leave the chat and come back in. Okay, cool, 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 cool. The audio isn't as clear as it usually is. Okay. Let me know because I got everything. That, okay. So let me look. I got two cards just for us to get into the groove a little bit. Ooh, I love it. So number 43. So if you have a connection to the number 43, you're going to be 43 years old, 1943, those kinds of things, then definitely pay attention. It says peace, serenity, and paradise. So first off, that I'm getting for a lot of us, the challenges is over. Right now, it's time for us to really reap the benefits of the karma that we have been putting out there. So if you are a good person, right, and you've been doing good things, the thing is that you really need to absorb and receive the goodness that spirit is trying to bring into your life. So people like really strong empaths, people who are really sensitive and things like that. And what happens is that spirit tries to bring things back into their life, but they're not there. Like they don't allow it to come into their life. So let me look and see something. Okay. So utopia. All right. And let me look over here really quick and we're gonna do this other one. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. I think that would good. I think that would good. There's kind of an echo. Okay, kind of sounds like you're underwater. Okay, I wonder if it's because are you on Instagram with the problems with the audio? Let me know. All right, so because I'm going through Instagram in a different way, so that's the reason why I think it might be a little bit weird. Okay, so here's another one. Just overview for a lot of us is trust, and it's number 42. So this is really awesome. So is there anybody here that's 42 years old that's going to be 43? I'm just kind of curious about that because I wonder if that's like a big sign from somebody, or if somebody was 42 or 43 years old when they passed. So it could be them coming in. But it says trust, overcoming doubts, insecurities, and patience. And for some reason, I'm actually getting to that this is going to be something that's going to happen in 2024, where you're going to overcome your fears, of any kind of spiritual, paranormal, and things like that. You're not going to be believing in so many negative things, and you're going to be realizing that it's actually your past loved one that's coming through for you and not like something that's bad. I feel like you're going to be able to get a stronger spiritual connection coming up this year. And also that's going to help you overcome your own self-doubt, and your insecurities and things like that. And also they're telling me for you to be a little bit more patient, not with the action in your life, but almost like patience within yourself and patience with not being so, what is it called, anxious all the time. Okay. Okay, turning 43 in a few months. Bam, just turned 43 in August. There you go. You're 42 now. Okay. Okay. Yes. Let me just do this really quick. Okay. It's bad when you sit back. Okay, okay, okay. Let me know if this is a little bit better, if I sit a little bit more forward. If not, I'll just go back to the old way that I was streaming on Instagram. Okay. Good morning. Yes, yes. The birth month and date of birth. Okay. I don't know what that is. Your audio sounds good on Facebook. You seem better when you're closer. Okay. Okay. Because like I'm like all the way up on here on the freaking microphone. Okay. Oh my gosh, yeah, Hannah, let's get going. Oh my gosh. So Hannah, I don't even need to. Oh my gosh. So first off, the deck is very, very busy with you. And what that tells me when it's really, really busy, there's a lot of cards come out. That means that spirit's been trying to get a hold of you for a while. And there's a lot of messages that are coming up for you. And I don't even have to like really look at the cards right now, just to tell you that you are a very strong empath and that spirit has been trying to get you to go down your spiritual path. But it's almost like there's like this back and forth and like this resistance a little bit to it. And also telling me too that you don't have anything to be fearful of. So if there's any kind of fear of like the paranormal and those kinds of things, then like stick with me, right? Stick with us, okay? We will totally help you out in that. But I also get too that you have a lot of abilities that have stemmed from even like childhood. So I don't know if you actually remember having those kinds of things happen in childhood, but I didn't have those. I didn't open up until my 30s. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like they're saying that you've had this. And I don't know if it skipped generations or not, but I feel like maybe you don't know your mom. I don't, and maybe you don't know your mother having these abilities, but then I feel like your grandmother having these abilities, even though they probably didn't do anything with them, and they might be a little bit more scared of them. So anyways, oh my gosh, solar portal, and it's number 36. 36 is one of my favorite numbers. Absolutely love that. It says being centered, balancing power, manipulation. So do you know about shielding, like shielding your energy as an empath? That's really going to help. And then getting centered and coming back to yourself. There's a lot of energy that's going outwards, but we need to reflect that energy inwards, just because it's going to help with fatigue, any kind of health issues that are coming up too for you. And it's also going to help you have that sense of self, just because I feel like you've been giving so much, with yourself throughout your whole entire life, that it's kind of like you might have even lost yourself a little bit. So let me see this too. Oh my gosh, isolation. You do not need to go down your path alone. All these hardships and challenges and things like that. Like I think that you're new here, so the thing is that you are a big beacon of light. You might be wondering why in the world that you're so sensitive and you're such an amazing person, and then you were put in such crap, like in this life, like with people that are maybe toxic and things like that. And it's because God, spirit, Gus, whatever you want to call it, God, universe, spirit, put you where you were needed the most. God doesn't put light with other light. God puts light in the darkness. And so it's telling me that you've been a lone wolf, but it's time to get your tribe now. It says loneliness, reconnection, and home. And it's also too going to help you reconnect with your spiritual self. Okay. It's really going to help you open up to parts of yourself that you didn't know you have. And by the way, I just got to tell you that spirit is saying that it is time. Okay. And it's also time too to get home life situated too. But honestly, it feels like home is going to fall into place once you get you good. And I don't know why, but they keep on bringing up fatigue with you. So I don't know if you have noticed that you've been having a lot of fatigue, or you're just down, or like this kind of a worn out kind of situation. But I feel like things are going to start changing for you. But you also have to take some of that inspired action steps. So this is going to be like looking into more holistic remedies. I hate to say it, but meditation too is going to be really good for you, even though I don't really like meditating, but that could be a good first step just because your mind is so busy. Okay, let me see what you have to say about that. And I'm just going to grab a drink of this. Or when I turn away from my phone. Okay, Instagram, I think I'm going to end Instagram, and I'm going to restart it how I usually do, okay? Just because there's so many issues with the audio, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, let me see. Okay. All right. Hi, hello, Instagram. Come back. I have thyroid issues, so the fatigue is huge for me. Okay, that totally makes sense. And I'm just curious, and I didn't pick up any kind of throat chakra issues, but with the thyroid being in the throat, and that's where the throat chakra is, I wonder if you do. But I don't know. I thought maybe it's like how I am. Maybe you're like me, because that would make sense. Is like I have the ability to communicate and speak my truth, but it's like sometimes it's like all or nothing. Sometimes I don't have the filter when I need to have the filter. So I wonder if that's it. Okay. Everything is spot on. I'm crying. Oh my gosh, Hannah. I love you to death. Like, it's so funny. As soon as I seen your name, Hannah, I was like, Hannah and Heather. Like, that's just such a thing. But yeah, we're here for you, and if you reach out to me anytime. So if you have any questions, you need anything, then let me know. Yes, my back's been worse since the obligation. Do you see the doctors figure thing out? I need to be able to work right now, and it's really hard right now. Okay. So first off, Tara, I actually get though that you need to chill. Like you need to chill. Like you need to rest. You need to come back. Like you are like once you, it's almost like I get this feeling, like this impression that once you realize that like you're so anxious because you're worried about bills, you're worried about getting back, you're worried about all this stuff. Once you become okay with all of that and kind of chill, that's when a lot of more of the movement is going to happen. But I also see you seeing several doctors, so I don't know if you have seen like a second opinion or those kinds of things, but I see more than like one doctor. Like I see like several doctors with a lot of different kinds of not a lot of different kinds of, it's just different doctors for different things. I think you have different things going on with you. I don't think that the person who did the surgery is going to be any help. And let me see what this card says. I'm better on Instagram now. Okay, great. It says emergence, creation, resurrection, and magician. But I'm going to do is I'm actually going to look in the guidebook and see if there's anything else, but it does say number 11. So number 11 though, like even though it can be like November the 11th of the month, that is something to look forward to. But for some reason, I'm getting the master number 11. Okay. And it says blah, blah, blah. You're at a reinvention point. You are a magical being able to transform anything you wish. Remember who you are. It's wise to have clarity of intentions in your creative endeavors. Also be careful of trickster energy in your life. You or the situation are due for a fresh start, but it's all for the best. Okay. And I also see that it's number 38 on the in the guidebook. But basically, I think it's going to be a journey for you. But the more that you surrender to it, then it's like then the easier it's going to come about. And I feel like it's going to be a different doctor than your surgeon that is going to be able to give you the answers. That's all they're giving me right now. Okay, you said yes. Okay. Yes. Hey, Becca Macy on Instagram. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, what does this say? Liberation, power, fulfillment, self-attainment. Oh my God. First off, and I think this is also a lot for a lot of us here, but it's like you got to break out the side of the comfort zone. Okay. You have got to do things that you never ever have done before in your life. You got to stop putting yourself in a box. I feel, especially for you, Becca, too. I don't know why, but I'm getting this feeling of boxes that were created for you by other people. And it's almost like a little bit, now correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Because there's a lot of energy here today, but basically what I'm getting though is though you have a little bit of like a people pleaser tendency, and it's almost like you want to make sure that you're doing everything like right or checking the boxes or that kind of stuff. I'm not sure if you have perfectionism or not, but there's a little bit of that going on there, and it's like you want to know like what. It's so funny because I'm not like this, but there's a lot of people that are like this. It's almost like you want to know what's going on with things, and it's like the best part that's going to be for you, especially going into the new year, is just jumping without knowing and without seeing everything. Okay, because it's almost like one of the things that I'm picking up that you have to overcome in this life. So for me, like when I go to a party or anything else, I don't really care about any of the details, but they're telling me that you do care about the details. So it's like almost like once you release some of those things, like those needing to knows and those kinds of stuff, that you're going to feel that sense of freedom. And it's really a time for you to concentrate on you and what you do love and what you do want. And by the way, you are spiritual AF, right? Like you are very, very freaking spiritual. I am seeing a lot of purples and a lot of blues around you. So that's also Archangel Michael saying that he is protecting you. He is around you. I'm also seeing a lot of flowers, but I'll be honest, even though I don't feel anybody coming in from the spiritual world, I feel like they're around you, and the flowers symbolize a woman that's in spirit, like her perfume and those kinds of things. So I'm not sure if she used to be a gardener, if she just loved flowers, or if there's a connection that you gave her flowers or something along those lines, but I'm definitely feeling that sense. I'm also seeing the number 2. So I don't know if that's February or the 2nd of the month, but definitely also feeling a coming together. And when I felt that coming together thing, I felt with a relationship. And so it's almost like whatever whatever situation that you're really wanting focus or guidance on, it's almost like you have to look the other way. So if you want movement in this area, it's almost like you got to look that way. It's almost like a watch pot never boils. It's almost like you're looking so much at this door, and it's like you need to see the other doors that are available. It's really, really weird. It's almost like if you want like more money in your career, if you want more of that, it's like then you have to concentrate on something else first that really needs more of your attention before that will keep moving up. Okay. Oh, you had to come over from Facebook? Okay. Was it okay, Facebook? Let me know. But definitely feeling that too. And it's so funny. So women come on this side of my left, men come on my right. And as soon as I come from I go to the right side, there's definitely a lot of music playing. So I don't know if there's somebody in spirit world that was like a magician. I'm also hearing drums and then a guitar too, which reminds me of my XJ. But anyways, definitely feeling men on the other side that are bringing you music. And also too, music helps you get outside of your own head, where a lot of us, music can just be background noise for some reason. Music can help lift you up from some of those thoughts and stop you from going down those rabbit holes. Okay, so let me know. So far you said yes, absolutely, but does the rest of it make sense? So just let me know. No. Oh my goodness. Okay. Comfort zone is the worst zone. So true. Doesn't it suck? It's like I feel like the more that you get outside of your comfort zone, it's like then it's like you have a new freaking like you have to get outside of that comfort zone. It's like you can never be freaking comfortable in life. But then again, if you think about it, when you go to the other side, everything is freaking perfect. Everything is hunky dory and everything else like that. So we're comfortable AF over there. So it's like, why would we want to be comfortable over here? So I've heard angels talk to other people and they have said, like, why would you want to create the other side here? Because we didn't come here to experience the other side. We came here to experience all life's craziness, you know? My grandpa played the guitar in a band. There you go. So it's grandpa. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love that. I just got chills. So chills are truth bumps. So that means that when you get chills, it's like something in a deep knowing inside of your soul that is actually resonating with it. And it's like, yep, that's correct. So that must be grandpa. And by the way, I'm not trying to connect to him, but he's very emotional as well. Like, I don't know if he was emotional in real life, but I feel like he's emotional surrounding his passing. And I feel like he's trying to reach out to the family. I think that's what's making him emotional because I'm not sure why, but like the family is like very, very important to him. Like, I guess like a lot of people would be. And it's like, he wants to be involved in people's lives. He wants to be there. He wants to like what, how do I describe this? It's like, he wants to be able to lend a helping hand. He wants people to know that he's still around, and a lot of your family is closed off from it. And so that's why he's probably coming to you. And then Becca's like, yes, it totally does. I've been journaling more is a goal of mine to get out of my comfort zone. Yes. And then we make sure if anybody freaking journals, this is the one thing that I did not do, but you have to do it. And that is you have to journal out your emotions. Okay. Get your emotions part out of it. I used to just like write like what's going on in the world and that kind of stuff, but you have to journal out your emotions. And by the way, Becca, this is not, I'm not sure if you know me or not, but like I am not like a seller and things like that, but I'm doing that Globe event tomorrow for free. Okay. And I feel like you would really benefit from that. Okay. And if you can't make it live, catch the replay. Okay. Okay. So let me see what else is going on here. Okay. And by the way, for anybody who wants to come tomorrow, it's for free. And what I'm going to do, it is called the Spiritual Globe Event. I'm going to give you spiritual things that you can do in every area of your life to have a glow up in your life. So business, career, money, health, love, all of that stuff. And I'm going to have it to where it's no freaking meditations, right? Because everybody's like, oh, go ahead and meditate. Okay, I'm tired of freaking meditating. And this is going to be stuff that I'm going to give you that doesn't take any extra time either. Okay, so I'm going to give you all those things so you can have a glow up. And then, you know, if one area of your life is good right now, then, you know, in another month when that works out, then you could do another one. Does that make sense? I wonder if I have the link with Instagram. I'll have to give it to you later, or you can reach out to me to Becca and I'll give it to you. But I'm going to put it in the comments for the people that on Facebook and YouTube. Okay. Okay. So I don't know. Okay. So I think it's Carla. Definitely drawn to you, Carla. And also Joy. I'm also drawn to you for this. I'm sure my mom will be on. My mom is Jennifer Turdos. Oh my gosh. So Becca. Is it? Okay, wait. One second really quick before I go on to Carla and Joy, because Becca, I didn't know that Jen was your mom. Maybe it's because I don't know why I got that they're coming to you because other people in your life are closed off because your family is very, very close, like open, I believe. So if it is not, okay, so the only thing that's coming to me right now is that Becca, it could be because of other people in your life that are not associated with your mom and that those kinds of things. Does that make sense? It's like your own internal world, like your friends or those kinds of things, or because they're not getting your messages from your grandfather. So I'll have to talk to Jennifer and see if she's actually getting messages from your grandfather. It could be on your dad's side. Okay. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. There you go. That makes sense. That makes sense. Because I was thinking like, okay, somebody else that's in your circle that's not in your mom's circle. You're so smart. Okay. Jennifer, yes, I just gave Becca a reading. I had no idea that she was your daughter. I've had guilty thoughts and was hoping to hear from her on the other side. That's okay. Shouldn't feel guilty. Oh my gosh, Hannah, yeah, of course. Private message me anytime and still stay on because you just never know what's going to happen. Or if you have to go, I totally understand. I love you, Joy. Okay, so throat portal, okay, is coming up definitely for Joy and Carla. And it's so funny too, and it says here, speak your truth, courage, and suppression. And it's so funny too because I feel like a little bit of different energy with both of you. So I'm really interesting to find out what you guys have in common that I got both of you guys' names together. But anyways, first off, stop dimming your light, stop trying to play small, stop all of those things. And it's so funny too because I get if you were consistent, then you would get a lot more further. But there's this back and forth energy, and for some reason with Carla specific, unless this is for you, Joy, too, but I definitely get love. I feel like trying to bring more love into your life, and I also get the number 40 because it's the 40 there. So I'm not sure 40 years old or you need to go ahead and work with someone who's 40, right, or listen to someone who's 40, which that would be me, right? Definitely need to be doing that. I'm also seeing a lot of feathers, that spirit is with you. I feel like you're also a very spiritual person. I'm also seeing the number 43 as well, for you. And I also get to it, even though this is the throat portal for the throat chakra, I'm actually getting money. I'm getting money, 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 money. I am getting, definitely, oh my gosh, that's what it is. It's like speaking better about money, is speaking better about money mindset, speaking. It's like, what you, it's, oh my God, it's so hard to describe. Your thoughts create energy, as you know. Okay. So let's say your thoughts create like, 1 pound of energy. Okay. Well, then when you actually speak it, it's like 5 pounds of energy. But then when you actually act upon it, that's 10 pounds of energy. So that's the reason why they want you to know that like your thoughts and then what you're speaking is truly manifesting into your reality. And we know that 2024 is a manifesting year. And so it's like you really, really, really need to make sure that you are focusing and speaking on the things that you do want more of and not on what you don't want. Because for you two specifically, this is something that you guys have in common, is that you guys need to concentrate on what you do want as opposed to what you don't want. And they're telling me too that you guys have a tendency to go on a little more of the negative side of things, always thinking that things are bad. Also too, did you guys have a lot of people cheat on you or something along those lines? Because I'm definitely feeling infidelity in the past with those relationships, and making sure that you don't allow those people who have hurt you to really affect your current relationships and the relationships going forward. Okay. So definitely realizing that. I'm also seeing the casino too. So that could be symbolic, but I'm seeing the casino, but I also think it has to do with the money situation too. And so it's like good luck and money can come to you, but it's like almost number one, you have to believe that it can. Stop. It's like almost like self-sabotage. Stop self-sabotaging yourself. Okay. They're also making me feel like you're very in tuned. You're very, very with everything, and stop being so damn hard on yourself. I don't know if you guys have had any kind of like New Year's resolutions to like get into shape or whatever like that, but I don't feel like that's where your energy needs to go. It needs to go more into that mindset. I'm going to keep on going, but I want to see what's going on. Okay, so yes, true. Currently, husband getting high again. Okay, yep, rough for me. Live 2 blocks in the casino. Okay, there you go. Okay. Okay. And so that's the thing is like, I feel like, even though there might be some other things that need to take your it's so funny because even though those things are happening, I still feel money is one of the big things. But let me look and see. It's number 67 in the book, and it says, do not be afraid to speak up now. It will always be best for your highest good to speak your truth. However, if you've been too outspoken, it might be time to allow someone else the chance to speak. All in proper balance and harmony. It's now time to acknowledge where your words originate from. In your mind, body, heart, from the divine. Know that you are speaking from all times. Your deepest awareness is truth. I'll be honest with you, it feels like, it says suppression, but I feel like you're being suppressed. And you have to have courage to speak up your truth, to make it really, really well known, and then taking action. So remember how I said thoughts, words, action. That's going to be your mantra for 2024 because I feel like spirit is, bringing people into your life and taking people out of your life for a reason. So you're going to have to make sure that you think about it, you speak it, and then you follow through with it. And that could even be, I hate to say it, but making changes in that relationship. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yes. Okay. And then wait, what did Jennifer said really quick? She's a mini me. I was on Zoom with him and I had to go because Becca took my spot and she didn't even know she had switched. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. So that's Kelsey. She's like, I keep on getting pink and blue colors when I pull cards, and the number 2 are boy and girl in the card. In my reading with Heather this week, she also got a blue and pink card. I only think it may be a boy because it's been so different this time than my pregnancy with my girl. That's what I'm thinking, Kelsey, too, because Kelsey is pregnant. So if you want to tune in to see she's having a boy or a girl, but it's so funny because all the cards have been, blue, pink, or green, and those kinds of things. Like, hey, is there 2 babies or is it just different? And that's the reason why she already has a girl and then there's a boy card. If that makes sense. Okay. And then Joy says, it's been rough. I give advice, but not to self. Thank you, sis. I love you so much. I'm always here for you. And then Carla said, I've been thinking of going to casino in AC. Oh my God. And I'm also thinking about a promotion at work that happens at the end of the year. Let me tune in just really quick, Carla. I hear go for it with a promotion. Let me know how that goes. And there was something else too. Girl, I think that you should go to the casino. It's so funny because I don't know if you're going to win right away or if it's going to be like the second time you go. But I also definitely feel like they're trying, like, again, we talked about the comfort zone, but trying to get you out of the comfort zone. And then also too, they're trying to get you to actually take action on some of the things that you're thinking about. Because that's the thing, is like you're either sitting down, like thinking about it too much and not taking that action, but it's like almost like they're trying to get you to take more action. So whatever you're thinking about, just freaking go ahead and do it. And I don't know if you've been like a homebody lately or something like that, but they're like, get the frick out of the house. Like, come on, do some more things. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So Carla, Joy lives right down the street from the casino in AC. So, all right. So I have 2 cards here. I don't know who they're for, but I'm going to see if they will. Man, Ange Marie, for some reason, she's like, if you feel called, I feel like I'm being pulled in a few directions, spiritual and psychology. Don't know where I'm meant to be focused. It's so funny because you have such a big spiritual side of you. And then when I connect to you, Ange, I get like a female in spirit that's coming through. And that's it. That's literally it. I can't get any more information. Maybe if I keep on talking, she'll give me some more information, but that's it. I just feel like a female, like standing here. It's very awkward. But then it's so funny because psychology is really, really awesome for you. I feel like that's really good to be studying, but I'll be honest, I feel like spiritual work is what you're meant to do in this life, but then you can also use some psychology to make it a little bit better. So I don't know why, but I feel like I want to tell you this. Like, I don't really watch a lot of YouTube videos and stuff like that, but one of the main YouTube videos that I do watch is a behavior analysis. And I don't know why, because he's also, he doesn't believe in psychics and anything like that, but I'm like, oh my God, I just freaking love it. It's just so interesting to me. And I don't use any of it, but I just love it because I find it so fascinating. But I feel like you could actually use some of the psychology with a spiritual twist or whatever. But I do feel like psychology is meant to be more of your studying and more of like what the behavior analysis is for me. And then your spiritual work is what you're really meant to be doing. But here's the funny thing, Ange, are you already doing it? Are you already doing healing? Are you already Reiki certified or something like that? Because healing is really, really big with you. And I feel like you need to just put more energy into that. And you don't need to worry about like how everything's going to happen. Everybody, it does not matter how things happen. You just need to be focusing on the end point. Does that make sense? You worry about where you want to go. Like you're in an Uber with spirit. Okay, you're in an Uber. And then you say, hey, I want to go here. I want this. And then they figure out how it's going to happen. Does that make sense? Like, that's what you need to do. Okay, I'm training in IFS, which is psychology, but some use it in life coaching. There you go. Some of it has been calling it shamanism, IFS. There we go. There you go. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. Okay, so let's look up. And I'm also I don't know why the Uber thing just came to me, but we gotta like use that. Twins would be a happy surprise, but also surprise. Yes. Okay, so this is definitely for Crystal Transformation on Instagram. And Ange, keep an eye on this. I'm also thinking that this might be, oh my God. So first off, this is the surrender being yourself card that we already talked about with someone. Power, self-fulfillment, self-attainment, number 26. So that one's coming up again. It's a very, very spiritual card, and also a very healing card. So that means that you're a healer, that you'd be really good at Reiki, you'd be really good at pranic healing, those kinds of things, making sure that you cleanse yourself too. But it's really funny because I feel like both of you guys already do somehow. I also feel like the moon cycle too is something that's really, really strong with you. And to be able to, you know, harness the moon energy. Definitely feel new moon. So I feel like either wanting like newness, new beginnings, those kinds of things like coming up. And I feel like it can be coming up. And the number 26 is really, really standing out. Okay. So I don't know if this is like if it's going to be June 2nd or February 6th, but I definitely feel like those numbers 26 is means something. And then when you put them together, it is an 8, and this is an 8 year. So definitely be freaking mindful of the stuff that you want. Like keep freaking focus on what you do want. Have you guys ever heard of Dr. Joe Dispenza, right? He's freaking amazing. And if you read one of his books, he goes into some of the physics behind it. And it literally is the way that the molecules do not move. This is scientifically proven. The molecules do not move until there is a tension on those molecules. Okay. So that means that anything bad happening, you know, like it's like you put your attention on it, then it's like it's going to move those molecules even more, which you're going to be giving it more energy. So it's like that's why they keep on freaking saying to concentrate on what you do want, because you're going to be moving the molecules that you want to be moved. Does that make sense? Okay, you guys do love that. Okay. Okay, Carla's like, it's interesting that you mentioned feathers. I just bought some dream catchers right above my bed. Bam, Carla, I love that. And this is still going with the 2. It is, oh my God, this is so funny. So Crystal and Ange, it was so freaking funny because I was like, oh, this is one of the 2. It's the freaking number 2. So if you're waiting for it coming together, if you're waiting for things to fall into place, bam, it's happening. And it says attachment, accumulation, defensiveness, and scarcity. I'm going to look into the guidebook, which is a freaking weird guidebook. I don't know these cards very well. One moment, please. Okay, it's number 29 in the book. I always throw out the numbers there just in case that it resonates and to keep in the back of your mind. And so it says a period of accumulation of wealth may be on the horizon. So caution is required on how to proceed, or you may be clutching to material possessions and need to release them. If you're feeling like wealth is scarce, revisit all lack and scarcity programs running in your life and modify your belief systems towards prosperity. Know that you are always provided for. Yes, it's almost like that vibe that I get, like when you hold on to something too tight, then it's almost like you're stopping the energy from happening. So if you are having any kind of problems in any area, so could be the money, love, whatever the situation is, but if you're holding on to it too tight and you keep on thinking about like, oh my God, how am I going to get more money? I need to get more money. I need to do this. I need to do this. Like you're constricting the flow of that energy. So you need to allow it to flow. And how you do that, number 1 is going to be stop stressing about it, stop talking about it, stop thinking about it, thinking about what can go right instead of what can go wrong, going ahead and even distracting yourself to a different area of your life, and allowing that energy to flow and kind of like letting go of it. And for some reason, I just feel like I have to say too, that money is energy. And so it has to flow. So that means if you're getting a lot of money, you also have to give money, because then it's going to create this flow. But when you stop it, when you stop the flow, that's what happens. Anything else that's coming up? That's not right. Okay. They're also telling me to believe in magic. And I swear to God, I know that sounds kind of crazy, but I am seeing that movie, How to Train a Dragon. So I don't know if there's like any names associated with How to Train a Dragon or whatever that's really big, but I'm definitely feeling that. And then I'm also feeling like you're the dragon as well. So it's like, this can be a year where you freaking transform AF. Okay, AF, getting outside of your own freaking way, believing in magic too. And this is also something else that's coming up for you too, like really, really big, is who cares what other people think? Who cares if everybody else, you know, number 1, they're saying, who cares if the persons that are with you are on board? It doesn't freaking matter. And then the second thing too, it doesn't matter how many people are on board. So I don't know why, but the numbers thing is really, really big. And it's like, it does not matter. Okay. And I just have to tell you something, really quick, because I think it might help out. like I used to always be like, how many likes are on my page? How many follows are on my page? How many this or that? That does not matter. Okay. There's people on Instagram that don't even have 1,000 followers who are making $1 million a year, that are making $100,000 a freaking month. Okay. That part does not matter. So if anybody who is thinking about doing a spiritual business or getting into business and things like that, it's like, you have to figure out what you truly want. Do you want people just to follow you? Or do you actually, want to make money? Is that you want to be in business and things like that? So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind, that you're concentrating on the right thing, and it lines up with what you want. Okay, toothless. Okay, yes, it's toothless. Okay. Like, no, what is current feelings for no contact? What? Okay. Oh my gosh. So crystal, first off, I was talking about the crystal that was on Instagram, but I wonder if that resonated with you. Okay. I have some odd dreams. Yes. We love dream interpretations. Yep. Okay. Interesting. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. I love Toothless. Okay, it's my favorite movie. Okay, yes. Okay, so Crystal. Oh my gosh, Crystal. I don't know why, but you have such big energy. So Crystal Transformation on Instagram, like, you got such a big freaking energy. You need to like share that. It's almost really funny too, because I almost like pick up something that's very similar with me. It's like, we have such big energy, we have such good information, we have such stories to tell, we have all this, but when it comes to like sharing either on social or sharing with people in little tidbits, it's very hard. Like, I can't do it. Like, I'm trying to learn how to do it, but that's the reason why I do better in like this kind of situation than I do like one little post. It's like the one little post, it's like, I just want to share everybody all the ins and outs. It's like, we can't do that. So keep that in the back of your mind. Yes. Let's see. Okay, definitely Colleen, pay attention to this. And also, I really feel like Debbie too. And it says inspirational creation, and it's 24. I don't know why, but I'm feeling February with this. So I don't know if there's a connection to the month of February, maybe even the month of April as well. That's what's coming up for me. So I definitely feel like both of you need to watch out for this. Let me see, around work. So I wonder if there's going to be a change around work with you, Colleen, in February. I hope not April. Like, I feel like it can be in February. Okay. It says alchemy, the elements, innovation, inspirational creation. I don't know why, but they're talking to me about the times that you work, time changes or something like that. Maybe amount of hours or something along those lines. Like, I feel like differences with the time that you're spending at work, either increasing or decreasing. I'm also just feeling a lot of healing too. So I don't know why that they're saying this. I feel like healing within the body, and I feel like it's coming too. And I don't know too if you guys have gotten put on medication or something like that, but I definitely feel like medication's helping. So just like keep that going. And let me look at the guidebook too. I don't know why. Sorry, I don't know. I have like 100 zillion cards, and I don't understand. I don't know this one. It's also number 51 in the guidebook. It says, create, create, create. You are and will be receiving an influx of creative influences in your life. Look to existing creative projects that need renewed energy and create something new. All the elements are supporting you right now to embrace your highly magical self. Your creations would be tangible or ideas. Whatever you wish to invent, it's a good time to allow your creative juices to explore and flourish. You are the alchemist of your own reality. For some reason, I'm feeling that emerald. What is emerald? Is emerald May? Is emerald May? And then aquamarine is March. Okay, so apparently you two are just like across the board with all these freaking different kinds of months and those kinds of things. But what I would have to say though is like the biggest thing that Spirit's saying, even sorry, hate to say this because we did already talk about this with some other people's readings, but it's like, you want information on this and Spirit doesn't want to talk about that. Spirit wants to talk about this. So that talks about your health. So that's the biggest thing, is they're talking about your health, you concentrating on you doing you, other things will fall into place. Okay. It's almost like what you are concentrating on, they don't give a crap about. Like, that's going to work out. Don't even worry about that. They're just like brushing it aside. You need to come back to you. You need to come back to center. You also need to stop stressing and freaking worrying. It's almost like I feel like Spirit, you're like a toddler and they're trying to like get you dressed, and you're like, and it's like, oh my God, just put on this coat. You know how toddlers are when you're trying to like get them, ready to go outside or whatever. And it's like, if you just sit still for one freaking minute, I'd be able to get this darn, coat on you. And that's what you guys are. You guys are the little toddler that's like running around and kicking and screaming and stuff like that, and just like chill for a minute. So I know that might not be what you want, but to hear, but that's what they're telling me. I'm sorry. Okay. May Emerald. Okay, Emerald is May. Okay. My granddaughter started meds yesterday for her ADD, so hopefully you're letting me know she'll be fine with it. I do. And for some reason, Nancy, as soon as I read that too, I feel like temporarily. I feel like temporarily. So I don't know if she's going to be on it, just for a period of time, then she's going to stop. But definitely, but I feel like she's not going to have any reactions to it. I don't think. Is this her second one? I'm hearing two. So I don't know if she did 2 pills or something along those times. Yeah, I don't wanna be a toddler anymore. I know. I do it too sometimes, but what you have to do is like you have to chill. I know it sounds so hard, but you would just have to chill and you have to look at your life and be like, okay, what parts of my life um am I being stopped in? And which areas of my life do I need to have more put more energy? So what you think is what one second. I'm getting distracted. Ooh, adventure. So Linda and Lavender Blue, adventure. Okay. It says innocence, play, and discovery. And it is number one, which is January, right freaking here and right freaking now. Okay. It's saying to yes. To like the ideas that you've been having and stuff like that, like you need to freaking do it. For some reason, I'm hearing collaboration. I'm also seeing too that you're very good entrepreneurs. Okay, so I feel like there's definitely like a business side involved or some kind of hobby or something along those lines that is like really fun for you that you love to do, that you've been wanting to do. This is like, yes. It's also saying embracing the fear and doing it anyways. It's like there's nothing to be fearful of. And then I feel too like this is going to be your year where you could be freaking transformed. You just have to allow it. Okay. You have to allow yourself too. And by the way, I'm also getting like, take care of yourself, make sure that you do things to make yourself feel beautiful because that's really going to change. So, change your life. So it's like, making sure that you are like dressing nice, you got your hair nice, those kinds of things, that's going to go really far for you, because I see you going in the mirror going like this, but it's like, no, come on, it's like you can feel beautiful in all different ways. They want you to do that. Now I forgot what I was saying, but oh yeah, don't be a toddler. It's hard sometimes because sometimes you're going to be a toddler, but basically it's going to be going with the flow of life. Okay. So it's like whatever that keeps on coming up to you in your thoughts all the time, that's what you need to be doing or you need to be looking more into. And then also if you could just do a breakdown of every area of your life, we could do that tomorrow during the globe event, but it's like going through and then being like, okay, where is there a lot of movement? Where, what is stuck? And then going from there. But I just go with the flow of life. That to me is like perfect because then spirit's going to stop me. Spirit will stop you from going to certain places by putting challenges in your way, by setting up a lot of things. Like you'll realize you're not in the flow, like something is wrong because things are not coming together. You know when you're on the right path when things come together. Keeping your intentions clear. Exactly where you want to go. Okay. And Elise says, I keep remember you saying love yourself first. And this is reiterating that. Yes, I don't want to be a toddler either. Yes, that would be why I explained it's complicated. I felt like it wasn't cancer, but nobody knows what it is. Yes. And that's the thing is like with the whole like cancer thing and then what it is and medical stuff, like it's freaking crazy, especially right now. Okay, so sadly, I have to like leave at like 10 because I have reading. So if you want to learn more about like one-on-one sessions with me, I have it in the comments and on Facebook. You can just reach out to me though, because I do appointments now on Sundays too. But I think I'm booked up for January, but just let me know. And we'll see what we can do. But everybody's going to get a message now. So if everybody right now, I like to like move my joints first. And then I like to maybe figure out what area of my life I need guidance on. Maybe something comes to you right now. Maybe you just want to know just what spirit wants you to know right now, what your spirit guides, past loved ones, and angels want you to know in this moment in time. And then I want you to ask that question out loud or in your head. And then once you have it, I want you to choose either A, B, or C. I feel guided to the numbers today. So A, B, or C. Is card A going to be giving you the answers that you need? Is B the one that you need to hear from today? Or is C going to give you the answers that you are looking for and the insight and the guidance? Maybe it sounds like I'm saying one of them higher than the other. Maybe if you rub your hands together and you put A inside of its little bubble and feel it, put B inside of the bubble and feel it, or C, put it in a bubble and feel it. Maybe it feels like one of them has bigger energy than the other. Maybe in your mind's eye, if you're clairvoyant, A, B, or C, does one of them look brighter than the other? Does one of them look smaller than the other? Does one of them you feel more resistant to? Go with whatever you are feeling, even if it feels like it's going to be your imagination. That's how spiritual connection feels like initially. It feels like you're just making it up, but you have to trust. You can also just listen to A, B, and C and just see which one really resonates and hits home with you. You can do that as well. I think I have my answer. Yes. Okay. Hey, Joanna, how you doing? Okay, Tony, A. I feel A too. Jenny says A and B. Hubby got A. I felt B. Okay. Feeling B today. Thinking for my little brother too. A. Yeah, you can totally do that. Be like, hey, who else? You know, you're like, I need to get a message for so and so. Okay, I'm definitely feeling A, but there's something up with C. So for me, it's like, okay, C, something that I'm like resistant to is something, I don't know. I just definitely feel that. I feel like A has a lot of energy, but C doesn't. And then B could fall off the face of the planet. Chris and I both look A. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys ready? That's so cool that Chris is watching. Okay, here we go. Ooh, throat portal. I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it. I freaking hate this. I hate it when they give you cards that already came up. Like, I don't want the same card. I want different cards, okay? There's freaking how many cards in this freaking deck? Like, I want one of those new ones. I don't want the same freaking card. Okay, I don't even know how many cards in this deck. This is the throat portal chakra. So this is talking about communication is going to be key in order to get what you want. So number one thing that I am getting is definitely for more money, more business, more like whatever, even in your career and that kind of thing, you have to speak up. Just because you think that things won't happen doesn't mean that they can't happen. So it's almost like, you know, if you want more money at work, if you want better hours, if you want different hours, if you want to be able to work from home, if you want all those kinds of different things, like you have to speak up and ask and communicate. You can't assume that people know that what you want, and then also too, you can't assume that they will automatically say no. There has to be some kind of this communication there. It's talking about speaking your truth, courage, and suppression. And I'm also feeling like in relationships too, a little bit of a hit or miss situation, and that's just because there's a lot of assumptions that are going on in the relationship thing. But for some reason, card A people, this is talking about business. This is talking about work. This is talking about money and those kinds of things. It's going to be the biggest thing, but it's going to be making sure that you're communicating well with it, making sure that you're keeping your eyes on what you do want as opposed to what you don't want. And then also making sure that like if you work from someone, that they know that you are wanting more money, that you are wanting different hours, that you're wanting those things. That's like really, really big. And then it says here, oh my gosh, Tanzanite, which is crazy too, because that's my wedding ring. My wedding ring is Tanzanite. It's also number 67. And I'm going to read this part of it that I didn't read before. It says, being the truth of who you are and deeply integrating empowerment into your soul will aliven and honor your true purpose. Understanding your power of verbal communication and learning the balance between the willpower and your soul power in the exterior world is an exercise in balance. Always speak your deepest truth. And there's something else too about asking for help too. So, you know, you can't assume that people are just too busy. You can't assume that people don't want to help and those kinds of things, because they actually really, really do want to help, that they are here. And also I see blue lace agate, and I forgot what that means. Is any crystal people on what blue lace agate is good for? But it also says too, are you feeling suppressed? Do not be afraid to speak up right now. It will always be best for you, your highest good, to speak your truth. This is definitely a card about that, about making it be known what you want in order to get what you want. Isn't that crazy? If you've been too outspoken, it might be time to allow someone else a chance to speak. I don't get that with most of the people who chose card A. It's time to acknowledge where your words originate from. Is it your mind, heart, body, or from the divine? Know where you are speaking from all times. Your deepest truth is your awareness. I also feel a need to get out of your own freaking way, that there are opportunities for you to also earn more money, to have a lot more better with those kinds of things if you get out of your own way, if you stop making assumptions about different jobs, different things. And what I mean by different things too is like, this is a really big card about money and work, but the thing is though is don't make assumptions in any area of your life. Like almost like clean the slate, so to speak, and then almost like start over if you need to with how that you're feeling about these situations, because it's almost like you're selling yourself short. There's a little bit of self-sabotage there. There's so many opportunities that would be open if you opened up your mind. Okay. I'm also seeing sacred geometry. This is saying that you need to get organized like quickly. Okay. Because there could be, major changes that are coming up. I'm hearing February, but it is going from February to April. This is going to be a big time for you. It's really, really going to excel really, really fast. So get organized very, very quickly. Okay. I don't know why, but I'm getting your home like organized very quickly, because your attention might be taken somewhere else, and then you're not going to be able to, do everything else that you need to do in your home. Because I feel like the energy is like picking you up almost like in a current. And also I'm seeing the feathers again as well. And let me see. Thank you so much, Crystal. Okay, so Crystal says blue lace agate supports caregivers, calming, helps to overcome communication issues, express emotions without upset. Yes, 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 yes. So I don't know what's going on with the card A, but I wonder if there's also too that you can't get your point across emotionally, because of, you have too many emotions, those kind of things. This would be a good card for you to journal. I'm also seeing the number 73, which is funny because that reminds me of my husband. So if you know anybody that is, 1973 or July 3rd or something, that could also resonate. Oh my God. And it's number 42. So that's also me. That's so cool. Oh my God. Did I choose card A? I did. I'm 40. I see 73. So that's my husband. So I definitely have to take this up too. And then one more thing too about card A, it's like it's all about balance, but balance doesn't exist. So it's always what your priorities are. So every single day, I feel like you need to make sure that what your priorities are in order to achieve what you really, really want. Okay, I'm going to stop now and I'm going to read the comments. Oh my God, Linda's like, OMG, WTF. Linda, tell me like what's going on. Okay, so let me see. Okay. Oh yeah, and Blue's agate storm communication, making it easier for people to become confident and articulate. That's freaking great. Okay, let's see. Making it easier for people to become confident and articulate. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Sarah. I picked this card and it's saying the same things as you said earlier. Colleen, that's crazy. And the fact that you chose that same card tells you that your intuition's bang on. So you need to trust yourself. Oh, Deanna, you're here, Deanna. So did you get your reading? There were so many like comments today. I couldn't keep up with everybody. A is spot on for my hubby. He's been so anxious about the baby and wanting to organize the whole house. Also, you picked up April with his job. Yes. Oh, by the way, I did reach out to people about that. I just haven't been able to email you about it yet. It says, keep procrastinating and packing up my stuff. Yes. You mentioned making assumptions. My hubby keeps telling me to stop making assumptions about how he feels about my spiritual lifestyle. Yes. So oftentimes we're so sensitive to it because we know, like we think we know, but they might not be as against it as we think they are, or think it is as weird. So yeah, definitely. And it's so funny too, because on my podcast, The Spiritual AF Life, I think that I'm going to be doing a 4-series episode on the 4 agreements. And one of the 4 agreements is do not make assumptions, because that is freaking life changing. And it's crashed again. Card A is for the birds. Oh my God. I totally forgot that you guys, chose that. I'm not understanding where A worked for me. LOL. Maybe I'm not thinking about it enough. No worries. We're going to keep on going, because maybe one of those other 2 work better for you, Hannah. Okay. It's a reason for waiting for the time for you. 7/3, the anniversary of my mom's passing. A is more accurate for my fiance. There you go. Okay. Awesome. Here we go. The situation with my mom, things are changing. Oh, got you. Okay, here is B, Dreamscape, number 10, and it's dream work, subconscious imagination. This is hilarious, that the fact that I felt like this could freaking fall off the face of the planet, because I freaking love this card. Oh my God. This is a card of freaking transformation. So if you chose card B, I am freaking jealous AF of you right now, because this is talking about that 2024 is going to be a freaking like transformational year for you. It's like you're not going to be the same person going forward. And I don't know why they keep on talking about the freaking new year, but I just think that it's a progression that's going to be happening with you slowly, and you may not even realize that it's freaking happening until the end of the year. And I'm also seeing that number 10 is significant. So this could be January, but I'm also really feeling drawn to October. And it's talking about allowing yourself, like the imagination, like if you were going to have like the most ultimate crazy life, like what would that freaking life look like? Definitely seeing a lot of clear quartz, so that definitely means absorbing of energies and things like that. Going ahead, and my crystal people, you can let us know also for clear quartz. But clear quartz to me is always about picking up like the negative energies, especially if you're an empath. So I feel like card B people are like that. And then also I'm seeing cats too. Are you sure, Rachel, that you guys didn't choose card B? Because there's a freaking lot of cats in this one. Um, okay, and it's number and also 37. How old is Chris? How old is Chris, Rachel? I'm curious. Pay attention to your dreams as you are receiving profound guidance from them. Your subconscious is trying to bring something important to your attention. It's also a good time to expand your creativity and allow your imagination to roam free. Go deep within the realms of yourself, and you'll be amazed at what clarity you'll discover there. Oh, he's 36. Oh, wait a second. What did I say? Oh, he's 36. So he will be 37. B is our new card. Laws of transformation. Maybe March 10th will be a significant date from him. Yes, cats. Okay, there you go. There you go. 37 this year, though. There we go. Okay. So it's okay if you chose the wrong card. It's okay. So that to me makes more sense. So Hannah, maybe the same thing with you. But definitely it says subconscious imagination, reprogramming your subconscious. I hate to say this, and Rachel, I'm trying not to think about you guys, but I definitely feel card B people like hypnotism and things like that. Being hypnotized might help you even get a little bit further in life, just because like in your forefront, your mind is so strong. I'm also seeing the Wizard of Oz, so I definitely feel like this is talking about just a lot of freaking magic, believing in magic. Allow yourself to like go forward that way. Definitely writing down your dreams or any kind of thoughts. I hate to say it, but card B people, I really feel like it's going to be meditation is also going to help, or just being more in the moment and also being more mindful is going to help. I'm also seeing the sun. Oh my God. I just now, okay, Rachel, you got to get out of my head, because like I feel boy. And so it says sun. Isn't that crazy? And then Crystal's like, I just had a dream about cats last night. Oh my God, this is so freaking cool. Definitely feeling monarch butterflies around from people that are in the spiritual world. And I don't know why, but I'm also getting for card B people not to worry. And then I'm seeing a compass. So it's telling me that you're in the right direction. Just keep on going. Okay. All right. C is my card. Hoping my guides come through. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. And this is card B, yes. And then clear quartz. I don't know why my freaking arm is itching so bad. So I don't know if card B people, if you guys have a rash or something, but take care of that. But Sarah says clear quartz is known for a master healer, which means it can help balance all chakras. However, clear quartz is also known to be connected to the crown chakra, which means it helps. Oh, crown tracker, which means it helps clear an open mind to higher potential and infinite possibilities. Thank you so much. So see clear quartz for sure. Oh my God, you suggested hypnotizing for me in my reading, and I chose B, spot on. Awesome. I have been thinking about getting hypnotized again to see what is blocking me. Yes. If you have any block, especially card B people, those freaking hypnotists, that might help. I saw C as growing with the sun. Ooh, okay, here we go. Okay. And it says just had a dream. Okay, go. Okay, so here's card C. Ooh, I like it. It says awakening. It's number 3, which I love the number 3. And it says ancient knowledge, memories, and connection. Ooh. 3 is about an expansion card. You're going to be expanding on yourself. And for some reason, too, there's talent. Okay, I'm seeing Paris Hilton. Does anybody else watch her new show, Paris in Love? I did actually start watching it. So that's kind of funny that I'm seeing her in this. But 3 people, so this is card C people, 3 is all about expansion. It's all about building upon things that you already have. This is saying that you are freaking really spiritually connected and your spirit guides are around you, even though you may not be able to hear them. And it's almost like even like your past loved ones and also your angels too. Just because you can't hear them doesn't mean that they can't hear you. So you're able to ask them for signs back and forth and to communicate with them through the little signs, like through the numbers, through like synchronicities, through coincidences and things like that. And then talking back. It's not a one-way conversation. It's a two-way conversation. And that's what spirit really wants you to know. For some of us, not all of us, but I am one of them included, going ahead and being more mindful in meditation will really bring us a lot of answers. It's going to be the fast track for a lot of us. So, but if you have a hard time meditating, if you can't meditate and things like that, then going ahead and being more mindful and asking for those signs throughout your day is really, really going to help out. I'm also seeing you to wear crystals on your person, like so in your bra, on your wrist, things like that. that is really, really going to help you amplify your spiritual connection. But I tell you what, card C people, you are spiritual AF. Okay. You got that down. It's just that you have to learn how the spiritual world communicates with you, and that this is really going to be an awakening time. I really feel a lot of energy coming up this week with possibilities of you to be able to be awakened. And to go up more onto your spiritual path. I also feel like a cleansing is needed. So I feel like, okay, going ahead and pretending when you're in the shower that the water is just healing light, just healing you. I'm feeling healing really, really big, but I'm also feeling that you need to get healings, because it's almost like card C people, you need more self-care than the average person. Okay. So you need to make sure that your vitamins are on the top part of it. You need to make sure that you have more alone time than other people need, that you need like whatever it is, more bubble baths, all those kinds of things. And I'm going to look at the book too, just to kind of see if they have any other information. Okay. 30 is the number here. And it says here, you may be remembering your ancient wisdom or other ancient knowledge from other civilizations. An important connection will be forthcoming to assist you. Memories of past lifetimes and recalling spontaneous wisdom may be coming. So be prepared for the coming expansion of the mind. You are awakening to the truth of your origins. You have all the tools you need to see the truth in a situation. So definitely, I feel like the past life thing has been coming up a lot for me lately. So definitely pay attention if you are having any kind of issues and things like that. It could be past life related. Definitely read the book, Many Lives, Many Masters. We're talking about it in the Spiritual AF Academy, which is really, really huge. I'm also seeing a June bug. So I don't know if you have a connection with that. And I'm also hearing that song like Jeremiah was a bullfrog, which reminds me of my Uncle Jim. So maybe if you have like an Uncle Jim, or one of those things, they're definitely with you. I'm also seeing, wow, a lot of past life connection, a lot of past life karma that is going to be cutting out coming into the new year. I'm also seeing emotions too, but I'm feeling like you're getting a handle on your emotions and you're able to be a little bit more emotionally mature. So that's really good. I'm also feeling like hormones being balanced. So whatever you're doing for your health, I feel like it's really, really good for the card C people. I would keep my eye on March. For some reason, March is really showing me a lot of happiness coming through. I feel like celebrations coming through, and anything else that's coming up. I'm definitely seeing a lot of purple and a lot of green. So green is going to be Archangel Raphael. So if you are card, C people, then what I would do is definitely call upon Jesus, Archangel Raphael, to help heal your body if you're having those kind of issues. But definitely also remembering mind over matter kind of situation, because I feel like the mind thing is coming up. And for some reason, this is coming up too, that sometimes your past is stuck inside of your body. So it's stuck inside of your nerves, your muscles, those kinds of things. I'm starting to read that book, Your Body Keeps a Score. And so that could be something that's going on with the card C people too. So just making sure that you're a little bit nicer to your body. Your body has been through a lot. And so any kind of extra self-care would be awesome. I'm also seeing stars too. So definitely looking up those horoscopes, getting into astrology is going to be really, really good for card C people. Okay. So this card resonates. I'm getting self-care message loud and clear. I can feel my parents and my son's dad all around me all the time. Yes. Past life regressions for sure. My card is telling me that I have a past life thing I need to heal. Yes. And how you can tell that what it is what keeps on coming up for you, like in this lifetime. Okay. Like for example, like one of my past lives, I was helping people out. And I would go town to town and I would tell them things that's going to happen as a psychic. Like that's what I would do. And then I really went against my intuition and I slept there one night. And in the middle of the night, they slit my throat and killed me because I freaked them out. And so now I have this fear of, like, oh my God, is my intuition going to be wrong? Am I not going to listen? Well, my intuition was right, but am I not going to follow my intuition? So I have that in the back of my mind. Hannah, there we go. C is spot on. There you go, Hannah. Tiffany, my niece's name is Junebug. Tiffany, bam. Awesome, 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 awesome. March is huge for you. Good, good. I picked C and I have been craving getting a past life reading the last month or so. Carmen, this is your sign. You definitely need to do it. If anybody has anyone that does the past life readings and regressions, then can you put it in the Rise into Your Power group or whatever and let us know? Because I don't think I have anybody. Tony, I think that you were sending me the information on someone. So I'll make sure that I put that up there too. Yes. Okay. You're so welcome. Okay. I love you guys so much. I hope to see you guys tomorrow for the event. And I hope you have a good day. And reach out to me anytime. Okay. I got some readings to do, but then hopefully I should be able to reach out to you guys later on. Okay. Love you.